Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. So in today's video, I'm just about to edit it actually. So I kind of do it a bit backwards. I kind of film everything that I need to film, and then yeah, and then create the start. So a bit backwards, but it's fine. So it's quite big, this video, and it's just kind of how it is. I can't really help that. I'll obviously try and cut it down in editing, so it should be about 20-30 minutes, so it's going to be a pretty big video. So I'm not going to speak for long, but yes, this is kind of the main part of what I want to do. Obviously, with what I want to do with these vlogs, with these videos, is well, the content you're about to see is going to be like the main part of it. However, there's also going to be I want to try and record when I do like bigger projects. In this video you'll see kind of a bit of a tour of my whole garden, so you can see a bit of a small garden, but it gets the job done for the moment. It's good, it's bad, yeah, it's kind of what it is really. But anyway, without further ado, I'll cut to clips and stuff now. But yeah, I just want to show the bigger picture of horticulture, what you can really go into. So yes, this is this is one part of it, and yeah, hope you enjoy. Okay, so I've got a tree here. This is a fig bonsai. The root system is really bad. One, it's not radial, it's not anything. Radial is when it goes out like that from the trunk and it comes out towards on either side, so no roots cross. And that's what you're seeing here, this bit here. And because it's been tangled, that root will just die. So if I get a cutting, I can feel it. It's already so dead. Yeah. It feels quite soft, it feels quite, yeah, it's just not what we want. So this tree, sadly, is a bit of a dead one. However, I'm gonna try and get ones with the leaves, and I'm gonna make a cutting out of it. Hopefully, it survives, but we shall see. So that's going to be a little tree. I'll go and get the pot. We'll repot it, and then yeah, we'll see if it works. But that's definitely to throw away. I mean, I could try. So yeah, let me just plant this first, and then I'll chat. I'm back. I've got a little tiny pot here, so it's just going to sit like that, and then hopefully we can develop the tree. So we'll quickly put that. I'll try not to cover up the camera. Right. So we've got some bonsai soil here. Quite nice soil. It's got the odd bit of like pebble in it, so it's quite nice. Got a small little pot. Might as well use a little trowel. You've got to make sure you're using somewhat clean tools, so I'm just going to get a spray and give it a bit of a spray. Doesn't need much, just needs a spray. Bit of a clean up. It can just be normal garden soil, either soil will work. Okay. Right. Put that in there. Put that over there. Stamp this down. Right. Then get my little tree with growth. I'm hoping that stays. And I'm hoping that now will be a nice little tree in a few days. Just going to get a bit more soil, possibly lift it up a bit. It's a bit in the hole at the moment. You do want to get quite a big root base in there. So that's it now. That's all good. Give it a bit of a water, a bit of a spray, and that's it. So hopefully that should work. If it doesn't, that's fine. It means I've done something wrong, but that's fine. I've not really done this before. This isn't the type of stuff that I've done. You tend to put like a powder so it grows roots, but the powder's just, it keeps the roots healthy. It just kind of helps the tree from like dying or rotting instantly. So, but I'm hoping this works, but we'll see. So yes, that can go in my container now. So yes, yet again, hopefully you can see it. So yeah, that's a fig. Okay, so in a tree, what you want is, so for instance, that is your main trunk here, okay? Right there is your main trunk. What you want is roots to grow straight forward from either side of the tree. Okay, so if it's from here, you need to go straight out from like over here. Okay, it can't bend like this. So that root, what I really should have done, but it was quite a weak root system because it was so pot bound. There wasn't much root to go at. But I really should cut this off here, like that, and took this out. Okay, yet again, that's a whole of a root, and that's a root that you need for the tree to grow. And obviously now you've got a very weird looking tree because it's just not healthy. There should be loads and loads of growth here, and there is still growth, so it's still a living tree. However, because the roots aren't how we want it, and them little gaps, the tree's just breaking from it, so it's rotted. It's just not what we want. What we want is we want a really nice grown tree like this. It's got good growth, don't get me wrong. A noisy biker. So I'm just going to get another little cutting, because if I can get another fig, that's really, really helpful. Give it a bit of a cut there. I'm going to go plant that one. Okay, right, now that's planted. So yes, as I said, you want roots growing from all directions, but going straight out, not bending round like this and going underneath. That's when you should have really cut it. So really, we should have cut it out. However, there just wasn't enough roots, so that's what I was scared about. But now looking at it, there is just a lot of, it's just a wrong root base, and it's not really a root base you should have. And you just get roots like that aren't really, yeah, they don't look healthy or anything like that. They're just dead things. But anyway, see, that's just rot, and that is from a major root. You shouldn't have that. So they're still strong, as I said, but the tree just won't live on such small roots. They really need more roots than this. I mean, it will survive, but barely. And I'm not really expecting any new growth. But this is, I'm going to throw this tree away just because it's not what we want, really. It's just completely wrong. It should be out, not underneath. It's because it was in such a small pot. It was in this pot, and now I just use it for rubbish and stuff. But it sat in like that, so it was a nice pot for it. It's just, it had no way of escaping, so all the water when you put it in would just sit there, and that's it. So it's not really the best thing for this tree. So sadly I'm going to have to say goodbye to this tree, but as I said, I've got the cuttings. I could get a few more actually, and you know what, I think I will, but you kind of need leaves for cuttings. That's my only issue, and obviously these don't have leaves, but we'll see what happens. As long as I give it nice damp temperature, it should be fine, and it should be good for what I need it for, so we'll see. Yeah, again, I'll go pot this. I'm just potting all of them in that really small container because I can always upsize it. Then yeah, I can see the root system. Really, that's what I want. I want to see that root system grow first. But yes, it's going to be a hell of a lot of work, but that's sadly going to have to go because it's just not. The root system is just too wrong. Yeah, it's just not good for bonsai. So anyway, bit of a shame, but that's how it is. I could keep going on about how wrong it is, but yeah. You just get a tree that's going to die. So anyway, time to throw that away. But let's pot this. I'm going to throw this away. And now, I'm going to clean that pot. And I've got a new bonsai pot. So that's helpful. Because I'm kind of running low. I mean, I've got these, but these aren't bonsai pots. These are just pots for stuff that isn't bonsai. But anyway. All it will mean is me drilling a few holes in it, and then it should grow a bonsai. So I mean, it's not too bad. I've got this one over here as well. I've got that this dish here as well. So yes. Anyway, bit of a shame. I need to clean everything, get all my tools clean instead of them being dirty, because obviously that can then carry infection across to both trees. So yeah, as I said. It's a shame this tree's gone, but it's just not right. And it would be too, well, for the size of the tree, it would be too harsh if I cut all the roots off and had no more roots. Really, the only root is that one, but yet again, growing at the wrong angle. You can have trees that grow at the wrong angle, like the root system, but the succession rate on it will not be as high as, you know, most trees. As I said, you can still get trees that have that, but that's why you need to prune them so regularly to have that root base. So anyway, bit of a shame, but it's what happens. And yeah, lovely looking tree though. Really, really lovely looking tree. It's just a shame that the root base was just not right. But anyway, right. So we're all cleaned up. If you're wondering what these are for, they're so none of your soil goes through the holes, and it's just like for drainage. So helpful, but takes time and a lot of wire to sort it out, which is the best thing, but sometimes it can be a bit annoying. But anyway. Cool. So yes, that's that. We've retrieved all of them. Sometimes you don't in your bonsai pot. So now I have got quite a few pots for bonsais and stuff like that now. So actually, it's going all right. It's good. It's good. So there's not really much to do now. I've kind of sorted the issue out at hand. Obviously, it didn't really go the way I wanted it to. It could have gone anyway. Yeah, it kind of didn't go the way I wanted it to. And yeah, stuff happens. I mean, bonsai's long enough because it takes years for you to develop a good root system. But when you don't have a good root system already, well then it's kind of, you can do it, but it's going to take a long time, and it's going to take you many attempts of this kind of stuff, which isn't what you want ever. You want to be able to actually, you want to look after your bonsais and stuff, which obviously doesn't always happen, which is fine. It happens, which is completely fine. But yeah, when it doesn't, it's a bit crap. But anyway, as I said, it happens. and you've just got to kind of deal with it as it comes. So yeah. So what we should really be doing now, well, in May anyway. At the start of May, I need to start using these things. So these are like little things you take off the top, and you just leave it to kind of drip. So that's nice and helpful. And it's just like a little feed for the bonsais. I'll put that on my 2 weakest trees out of all of them, but actually they're all doing pretty well. I'll give a bit of an update on them. And then I've got an actual bonsai mix, so hopefully it should be alright. Yes. So yeah, it's alright. It's going well. It's going well. So yeah, I mean, you're gonna have fails. You're gonna have ups and downs. It's kind of like anything really. It's just a very interesting hobby to kind of come and chill, and because it is relaxing. Just to sort out a root system, you can be here for hours. You might hear me in the future talk about wires a lot. Bonsai, you can make it any shape. You can make it any way you want really. But you still do need that radial root base. If you don't have that root base, then you can't do much with your bonsais at all. Yet again, it's a shame, but it's all to make some nice bonsais at the end of the day. Yeah, I guess I'll show you the bonsais, and then we'll crack on to other things. So we've got our sweet chestnuts here, and they're actually doing really well with the loud birds up on the roof. But anyway, so yeah, sweet chestnuts are doing really well. Got some more trees over here. Still need to find the names. I've been told them, but I forget quite easily. So I'm going to put little markers in, and I can sort things out. But anyway, I know the odd plant, like that sweet chestnut. This is cherry, I think. Or it should be. Anyway, there's a bit of new growth there, nice and green. But yes, there's actually new growth within the cut. This was a graft. So what you do is you cut. You get a bottom one. You get a bottom piece, and you get a top piece, and then you cut into that bit, and you kind of wedge it in. It's strange, but I'll probably explain that in another video. We've got this tree that has a better root base than that other one did, and this is my first bonsai that I had. It came kind of like this, so it's not really got a root base other than that. So I know what I'm playing with, I know what I'm doing, kind of, I hope. And so yeah, so it's got quite a nice root base, as you can see. It's nice and radial, it comes out straight away, and yeah, it's quite nice really. So that's all good. You can see some little roots in there as well. So yeah, that's that. And this is the little greenhouse thing that I've been making. So you use that, lift it up. It's quite hot in here actually. It's quite nice. So you can rest it on the back, but kind of barely. And I've got different things in here. This is the redwood. I know I've showed you already. I'm very blurry. There we go. That's the redwood. Right there. Or the giant sequoia. There's the cuttings. So it's quite nice and humid in here. Obviously not now, I've took the roof off, but it's still quite humid. So there are all the cuttings. The first one, the second one, the third. And then I've got this one here as well. So some weeds growing. So I need to take them out, because they'll obviously suck up stuff that we want to keep for the tree. But yes, it's growing slowly but surely. So anyway, so yes. So some more in pots. So I want to pot this up into like a little forest kind of thing as well. So these two will be in kind of a forest. These two will either be in separate pots or in a forest as well. Because I do like the forest bonsais. I feel like they're quite interesting. There we go. You're not going to be able to see me for a second. But yes, the forest bonsais are probably one of the most interesting ones, because you've got a pot, use a pot like this or a pot that you're sat on at the moment, I mean it's quite a big pot. I'll quickly show you. There we go, this blue pot. There you go, and you're back. Or yeah, as I said, or this kind of pot. It's got to be quite deep, reasonably deep, probably about, it's got to be like up to your finger, up to the first bit of your finger, so the first joint of your finger. It's got to be about up to there. Still, that is quite a low pot, but you do mound it up as well to the tree and to the size that you want and the height. And obviously then that's when you develop the really thick, big roots. So the more soil you have, the thicker the roots. That's why with normal trees you get them really big and stuff, because they have the area. Bonsai is obviously the art of having a pot and a plant in it, well, a tree, and that's kind of how it works. So interesting. But anyway, I guess I might as well show you the greenhouse and each compartment. So, I don't know, you've already seen the greenhouse, but that's still yeah. So obviously the first pot, which I'm probably going to use soon, I need to clean it because obviously it's a bit dusty and a bit yeah, it's got quite a lot of dirt on it. Obviously my indoor sprayer, well, it's not indoors, it's outside, but nonetheless it's still a sprayer. So yep, got different soils, so that's all right. Got the pot for just kind of rubbish and stuff, and that's my tool kind of box. So yeah, I'll just use normal boxes, and that's kind of it. And then down at the bottom, I've got different pots. So obviously the pot that came out of these small ones, obviously that's not a pot, so that can go. And I've got little pots down here as well. So that's kind of it, to be fair. Yeah, there's not really much else. I guess I should really show you the garden I've built, so I'll show you that now. But yeah, I mean, it's a hobby, and this is the type of stuff I'm doing, explaining to you, talking to you why you do certain things and why you don't. Yet again, I know sound on this camera's not great. I know sometimes it can be a bit laggy as well, but nonetheless, I still want to make it fun, I still want to make it interesting, and it's all about learning and possibly doing it yourself. I mean, it's something that you can easily pick up. It's not too expensive, just get it cheap. You can literally get a normal tree. It can be either a seed of a tree, you can find a conker and put that in the ground, and then you'll get a conker tree. But yeah, start it in just like a normal regular pot. You can even start it in like a little tray pot like this. Don't just start it straight bonsai. Let the seed develop and let the roots grow, and then that's when you cut and then you develop the roots. And obviously there'll be a lot more videos of the root growth for, well, all of them trees back there actually. So yes, it's very interesting, and yeah, yet again, just a hobby. I try my hardest. I don't know everything. I'm not like a genius. If I was to go over there, I only know like one flower, but you know, I'm getting there. I mean, it just proves how much you really learn in college. That's my life. This is what I want to do as a job. I'll show you the garden now, and it's true glory. I guess if I have any pictures, I might show you the pictures. It just depends how my editing is, but I hope I can get the pictures on. But I'll show you what it looked like before and now. Obviously, I've got a video of it now. So yes. Obviously, they're just minor tweaks, but nonetheless, I've made a nice garden and I've got a good hobby, so that's all good. I'll show you the garden now. And really quick, I might as well show you this as well. Just there is a growing light. So then you might know growing lights from for weed and stuff. Not saying you're all druggies, but yes, that is what you use them for. But you also use them for horticulture. So yes, so obviously in the seeds, in the trays and stuff, over here in my little portable greenhouse. That's what the light obviously shines through and goes into the trays and stuff, so I can still get decent root growth. So yes, I'll quickly show you the garden in its true glory. got a nice little archway here with lights on it as well. They wrap around the trees. And you kind of walk through into the next bit of the garden, where you've obviously got then my greenhouse, stuff like that. And then this is all the planting area for like vegetables and stuff like that. And then other stuff down there, and that's kind of it really. I mean, there's not much, but that's kind of all there is to it. We'll go back where there's good lighting-ish. This one's solid. There we go. But anyway, so yes, that's that really. Yeah, so I changed the garden quite a lot. 10 tons of soil I removed. Now, if you're thinking of removing soil, do it with a digger. It's easier. But yeah, anyway, that's it really. So I'm going to end it here. Yeah, I've got all sorts of stuff planned. I mean, yeah, I'll probably have a chat inside, but the basis of it is this is my job. If you like that content, if you like me doing stuff like that, like with trees and stuff, well then, not chucking them away, because obviously I don't want to do that, that's not the point. But the point is to make them better, to really develop them as a tree. But yeah, if you enjoy that, then stick around. That is like the peak of the content. If anything, that's the most boring thing I'll be doing. So I mean, if you enjoyed that, then that's sick, innit? So, you know, it's cool. So yes, anyway, you'll be seeing a lot more videos like that. Obviously, I'm kind of leaving them to grow. I mean, them two ones that were in the pot, I'll probably pot soon. I have been thinking of potting them, so there's probably a lot of potting to come soon, but we'll see first. We'll see where that takes us. But anyway, thanks for watching, and yeah, probably I'll cut to another clip. Anyway, peace. Okay, so thank you for watching this video. It's been great. It's been amazing, and yeah, I'm just editing it now. It's great. It's doing well. And yeah, I mean, I hope you enjoy it. If there's stuff that you're not sure about or whatever, ask me questions. That's what the comments are for, as usual. Like if you like the video, and yeah, tell me what I need to improve, because it's all about learning. It's all about me trying to figure out what I'm good at. And yes, is it something with the editing that you don't like? Is it something with just the content? Is it a bit dead? So yes, yet again, Twitch and Twitter will be down in the description. And yeah, so yeah, thanks for watching, and see you in a bit. Peace.